Hello, everybody. Suzanne Kellner-Zinck with Dawning Visions Hypnosis here to talk about how you're able to rediscover emotional balance with hypnosis. I think the first thing to really understand about hypnotism, other than the fact that it's a very natural state, we're in and out of it from the time we wake up in the morning to the time we go to sleep at night, is that it's a very relaxing state. Oftentimes, I have clients who may not want to work with me because they're tired or maybe they're too anxious or they'll have whatever reason they have. And I love to tell them that being hypnotized is the perfect thing for them right at that moment, especially if they need to be relaxed. Because hypnosis, as my first trainer, Julie Griffin, stated so wisely, it's meditation with a purpose. There's always a reason to be hypnotized, even if it is to de-stress by just spending a few moments in that relaxed state. And in fact, your brain waves go from beta to alpha, sometimes theta, but meditation also occurs. The objectives are very different between meditation and hypnosis because meditation doesn't normally have anything to do with taking you anywhere on any kind of visualized journey or to take care of any particular situation. It's really to get in touch with allowing the thoughts that come into your head to leave your head, and that in itself can do some really amazing things for you if you have the patience to learn how to do that. For me, hypnosis was a lot better because I had a very active mind, so at least I could put my mind to work doing the things that I could do while in a hypnotic state, doing self-hypnosis. And that's how you get emotional balance. Bring yourself into a relaxed state. Being able to handle the things that are disturbing you at any given moment. And even more fun is being able to do what we call future pacing, which means getting an objective in your mind and being able to meet it. In neurolinguistic programming, we'd call it by letting go of the form, F-O-R-M, form, because we never know how something is going to come in, and we don't need to. Sometimes miracles just happen and things show up to take care of the situation or to get you the thing that you wanted to manifest in your life, such as my place here in Gollum with a beautiful, loving, fabulous family who takes really good care of me, let me tell you. Now, when we have some really severe emotional problems going on that trigger us in weird ways, we feel uncomfortable around other people who might say things that we might feel are offensive or hit us in some way that doesn't feel right. The best thing to do is to figure out what caused that, the root cause. And generally speaking, that goes back to when we're very young, being emotionally harmed in some way, and to be able to release those emotional traumas, which is very easy to do in a hypnotic state. When I work with my clients doing hypnosis, I like them to understand that it is really the subconscious mind that developed the defense mechanisms that causes all these problems, frankly. And they've outlived themselves. So the best thing that we can do is get them out of the way by bringing them to their superconscious mind, their divine, or as Carl Jung would call it, the collective unconscious. It's a very simple suggestion I give my clients after having them go to a very relaxed place, either in their imagination or a place they've been in real life. And I have them hang out there for about 20 seconds. Then I have them bring in their divine. It could be God, the creator, Jesus, Allah, nature, universe, whatever it is for them. Because we meet our clients where they're at. And then after they tell me that they feel the presence of that divine around them, it's a suggestion of the count of 10, you'll be with your divine, and your divine will help you to easily resolve any issues and heal. And that's exactly what happens. It happens very quickly. Sometimes the clients will have some kind of abreaction, which means they might get emotional while they're in a hypnotic state. They might feel some physical pain somewhere. And I just ask them to ask their divine, what's going on? What do we need to do to clear it? And we get the answer, we do it, and pronto, it's gone. Imagine that. These things don't have to take forever, people. I had a really beautiful woman that I worked with not too long ago who was having a problem getting business. And I asked her if she had an hour to do some hypnosis with me, and she said, yeah. So we went ahead and did it, and what we found out was that her big problem was that she had a fear of being seen. In order to sell whatever you're selling, you need to be seen. You need to be able to talk about it in a way that people can understand what you're talking about, so it resonates. Tell the stories of healing, why you're into the thing that you're in. And interestingly enough, after we healed the issues she had with her parents and a person who molested her when she was a teenager, she was able to see herself in front of an audience of a couple hundred people, giving a presentation on nutrition, because nutrition was how she healed herself when the doctors couldn't. How long did that take? About an hour. Now, I'm not saying that everybody can be healed that quickly. It kind of depends on the individual problem. But what I am saying is that more often than not, these things are very easy to handle. When you go to the part of the mind, the amygdala where our emotions reside, and our hippocampus where our very imperfect memories reside, and are able to heal the issues there, or better, in the superconscious mind, because as I just told you, we want to get that out of the way. And the divine can do divine interventions. I'll just call it that because it's fun. It's kind of true. So anyway, I hope you learned something from this. And if you'd love to find out more about me, I have a calendar link to my calendar in the description below. And if you'd like to leave a little donation so I can continue doing these videos, you can buy me a coffee, and that would also be very well appreciated. And as always, I thank you for spending your time with me. Till next time. Bye-bye.